Yo. Excuse the background noise. Instead of driving today, I was planning to ride my bike, but I really need to go lift some weights at the gym, and my bike needs some air in the tire, so I didn't want to waste any time doing that. So I'm taking me one of my therapeutic walks. It's finally the appropriate time of the year to be outside walking. So I'm going to give me a little therapeutic walk. I've been snacking a little bit too much. So hopefully to burn some of that off. Ideally I'll be running, but maybe next week for running. Because my calf muscles are definitely inflamed. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I may have to consistently take Motrin, which I hate doing. But, on to another subject. So, I've been thinking about, proper planning. And when you are doing things as a team, and the best way to communicate as a team, because sometimes, different people bring different things and attributes to the team to help them succeed, It's kind of like a basketball team, if everybody dribble and shoot, who's going to be the passer, who's going to be the screener, who's going to be a rebounder. So you need different things, But also, you have to train people to help them to produce and conduct these skills when certain people are not there. So for example, I got a girls team, all right? They're third and fourth graders, all right? They just started playing together 3 weeks ago. So that's a lot of kinks that I'm having to work with, So it's really important for me to teach them every skill. But in order for us to be organized, certain people need to improve on particular skills. So I got this one girl, she loves to shoot. When it comes to shooting, I believe in the thumbs up approach. Everybody get the green light. But as a coach, what's important about having the green light is being able to utilize the green light by being able to shoot. I don't mind you shooting, but you gotta be shooting correct. So I got a girl who likes to shoot, but her shooting form was not good. So I spent 30 minutes after practice working on it, because it's part of the team. My point guard, I got 2 point guards, to put it shortest. I had to set them up to get them to understand who on the court. So, during practice, I simulated them playing a basketball game against each other. Alright? So, what we did, we spread the game out, and I said, hey, what do you see? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? I kept repeating, what do you see? So once we went from what do you see, what are your options? What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? For example, Zoe, she's not comfortable going left. Because when she goes left, she didn't think about running with the ball. She thinks about looking down. So we spent the first 10 minutes before practice started practicing going left, running with the ball. Left. Good concept. Good. So it had me thinking last night, and I should have been recording last night, but my knees are loosen and sleep more. I don't know. I think it was a good idea. So I'm totally different when I get sleep. So that's what I've been practicing doing. So that's what I was saying. So you got a team. How do you communicate what qualities you have for the team and what qualities you don't have for the team? Because I've been practicing doing it, but I noticed my struggles have came from I feel like I'm not saying people don't grow, but I feel like people don't accept. And when you don't accept things, it gets stressful and challenging when you try to approach things in a particular manner that's like, hey, this is not going on. How can I help improve going on? And then when you communicate with the person on how can you help me, they turn into a, well, I shouldn't have to teach you. And it's like, man, we don't want the same end results. It's like, you work at a job, and I'm definitely the opposite. It's like you work for a job, and you work with somebody, he's like, hey, how do you do this? And they be like, well, it ain't my job to teach you. You got on your own. Make it that way to work with the person. I think as a manager, and I say I think as a manager because every shift you're managing something. So if I'm at work, I'm managing something. And always at work, my thoughts is either you doing something or it's something you're supposed to be doing at all times. So if you're asking me how to do something, that's taken away from me doing what I'm supposed to be doing and preventing you from doing what you need to be doing. So my job and my role is to properly educate, train you in a way that helps you produce your desired outcome as you're doing your work. So same thing when you're dealing with people. It's like, how do you help people better understand what needs to be done and how it needs to be done? I definitely need better advice. But, I feel like me needing advice is me showing signs that I need help. But if you're working with somebody who don't have the same thought process, it could be counterproductive. So that's what I've been dealing with and working with and trying to get better. But it's definitely hard at times. So I feel like we have to channel our energy in a definitely more productive manner that will help us, help the whole team succeed. Because I always tell my people, on a team, you're only as good as your weakest link. And that's one of the important, heavy things I still carry with me from the military is, how good is your weakest link? How good is your weakest link? See? Now we're having a conversation. So that's really, really, really critical when you're thinking about developing your team, Because sometimes you can't choose who's on your team. Sometimes that's your team, And I give you a prime example, like when it comes to parenting, you are different when you have a kid than before you have a kid. But the person you meet is the person who don't have a kid. So when these people become parents, it turns into what? A new person. So you have to learn that new person. So this person you had a kid with, you having a kid, you guys are constantly growing and evolving because you're experiencing different things that's having you to be mature in different phases of life. Like, for example, me, years in the past, I would blow money fast. When I say blow money fast, it was more, I'll spend $1,000 in 10 days. You got me? Blowing money fast. Now, me, take it back. When I say $1,000 in 10 days, I mean $100 10 consecutive days. I'll spend $100 10 days in a row. All right, easy. Blowing money fast. No concerns about it. It was coming back. Now, what I try to do is, how can I make $100 every day? All right. So my theory now is You either making $100 or you spending $100 every day. So whenever I'm working, I need to make $100 every day. Also, when I'm not working, I need to not spend $100. So instead of me spending $100 every day for 10 days and working or not working, now I'm more concerned about each day. Like, for example, yesterday, I didn't work yesterday. Technically, I didn't work. All right? Didn't work. I wasn't on the clock, technically. I spent $100 grocery shopping. $100 for the week. That's my $100 for the day. All right? Now, I did make some time to study. I made some time to sleep. I made some time to cook. So now, in reality, by me cooking, that's going to save me some money one day. I'm going to eat soup for probably the next 3 or 4 days. Soup. See? I got food the next 3 days. 3 to 4 days I got soup. I'm good. I got food the next 4 days. Alright, so now, today's a new day. Alright? I know I need gas. Alright? So now, I know I need gas. I'm going to hold off until tomorrow. So I'm not going to spend no money today, but I'm going to work today. And today, I'm going to schedule some interviews that's going to help me make money. So what I'm planning to do is making sure I'm not spending and making money in the same day. Because when you spend 100 and make 80, you're thinking in your head you got $20, but not really. That's not really what's going on. Because you need to separate the day. The whole day needs to be spending, or the whole day needs to be making. You shouldn't be doing both. So that's what I like to continue my approach. And that's just how I think with my spending. So when it comes to saving, for me, it's easy for me to save because I know when I'm making, I know when I'm spending. All right. So we're gonna move past that part. That's how I understand. But if you think about it, if I was to attempt to communicate this with somebody, what would happen? It would come, hey, I like your approach, but this is my approach. Or, well, you shouldn't do it like that. See, that's kind of productive for me because it's like, this strategy working for me. It's not going to work for us. That's not why I'm presenting it to you. I'm not presenting my strategy for us. I'm presenting my strategy so you will understand and know me. And that's what I'm starting to learn and better understand when it comes to teamwork. Because when I'm informing my team, I'm informing my team what's going on with me. All right? That's what I'm bringing to the table. It's not for you to criticize why it's a good idea or why it's a bad idea. It's what I'm bringing to the table. And that's what I'm noticing with a lot of teams. It's a negative stigma when one is communicating what they're doing and presenting it. Instead of, okay, that's what you're doing. This is what I'm doing. Now, what's a plan for us? A lot of teams don't do that. And it's hard because if I am having this conversation with you, you're going to look at me like, you're going to look at me like you're controlling, you're demanding. And it's like, no, I'm just presenting. If you're offended by my presentation, we in trouble, you know. My presentation is just putting everything on the table, you know. That's what definitely disturbs and concerns me with people taking what people are giving. Because in order to understand your team, you have to accept what they're bringing, you know. I'll give you an example, like, if we're going to do something